Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this exciting session. I am thrilled to share with you the inspiring stories of three GATE aspirants who not only aced the GATE exam but also achieved as a top scorers of the GATE exam. In this video, you will get a unique opportunity to learn about their journey, their strategies, and their mindset that helped to achieve the success in the GATE exam. And there, if you have a doubt that how to prepare the GATE and you want to get the start the GATE preparation or 30-day strategy, we are valuable insights in this video. Without any further delay, we are going to start the session, and we are confident that you will find their stories both inspiring and motivating. I want to introduce the person who act as an instrumental for shaping our journeys of GATE. He is none other than our Reddy sir, who has guided more a lot of students, and his students are everywhere in the field of GATE, in the field of top tech companies after the GATE. They are in CDOT, many government institutions. I want to introduce Reddy sir. Reddy sir. Hi, Reddy sir.
Hi, Ashish. Hi,
Yes, sir.
Abinav. Hi, Prathmeh. Hi, Piyush. Hi.
Hi, sir.
Make sure whatever you are listening this entire video, right? Don't copy as it is, right? Whatever you like, you take and you apply first of all in the test series. Don't apply in the final exam. Whatever you like, if you like whatever I said, you just take that one and try in the test series. Whatever Abhinav said, whatever Prathmesh said, whatever Piyush said, whatever Ashish said, whatever we said, if you like anything, don't copy blindly. Because right, Abhinav's story different, your story different. Prathmesh's story different, your story different. Everyone having their own story. Right? We are giving some inputs, we are giving some ideas what actually toppers done. You take them and you see anywhere they are useful to you or not. Before going to check in the final exam, please check in the test series. Then you will get some nice, nice advantage of this particular video. Right? I hope you will utilize all these things. I hope this is useful.
Yes. First, I will introduce our top AIR, India rank 1, Abhinav. Yeah. Hi, Abhinav. Yours is on mute. Can you unmute?
Hi, Ashish.
Yeah. Hi, Abhinav. Can you give me a brief regarding you, how you did the GATE exam and where you joined after attempting career passing through the GATE?
So I gave the GATE exam in 2022, and I joined IIT Bombay after that. Did my masters, and in 2024 I joined Qualcomm as ML engineer.
ML engineer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I am going to introduce the second GATE aspirants, AR 17, Piyush. Hi, Piyush.
Hi, Ashish.
Yeah. Can you give a brief regarding you?
Myself, Piyush Tiwari. I appeared for GATE exam in GATE 18, 19, and 20. In GATE 20, I got AIS 17. I have worked in different organizations, starting with railways, then UPPCL, then ISRO, and then finally, right now, I'm working in ONGC.
Oh, that's great. Now we are going to introduce our third person. He is none other than AR 18, Prathamesh. Hi, Prathamesh.
Hello, Ashish. Hello, everyone. So, first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. So, I am Prathamesh. I appeared for GATE CAC 2023 and I secured All India rank 18. And now I am pursuing my MTech from IIT Bombay.
Yeah.
I am now
Yes,
in
guys.
second year IIT Bombay.
You are in IIT Bombay second year.
Yeah. Right now I'm in my second year.
Okay. Thank you. Guys, we all know that we are preparing GATE, and Feb in the Feb first week we have the GATE exam, and every one of us have a same fear how to attempt, how to revise, and how to utilize the last month stories. You have had many people stories that they used it the last month, they prepared and they got good ranks. So from these toppers, we want to know that how they used their 1 month strategy and what is their 1 month plan, how they got these top scores. Okay. Now I will start with our Abhinav. Yeah, Abhinav, you know that everyone has same fear how to attempt GATE, how to utilize this last month. How did you utilize it? How did you plan?
Yeah. So the most of my time I spent on revision and giving test series and analyzing the test series. These three things are the most important in the last 30 days of preparation for GATE exam, because attempting the test series will give you the idea that where are you lacking and how can you improve to improve your score in the final GATE exam. Revising will help you to make sure that you keep the concepts on your fingertips so that you take less times to solve the questions in the final exam. So yeah, I will suggest that you give most of your time on these three things: revising, analyzing, and giving the test series.
Okay. Now I will ask Payush, what's your plan in these last 30 days?
Okay, so when I had appeared for, I mean, exam for three different years, right? 18, 19, and 20. In
Yes.
GATE 2018, my exam was in the morning time, and in 19 and 20, the exam was in afternoon time. So, firstly, what you should plan is right now when you're studying, right? So, we'll be studying at some particular time of our interest. For example, some people study in the night time, some people study in the morning time. That's really it depends on the individual. But when it comes to the last month, right? So, suppose your exam is in the morning and you're studying in the night time. So suddenly, in the last 1 week, it would be a little difficult for anyone to adapt to actually give his full energy in the morning time. So firstly,
Yes.
you have to find out, you have to, as soon as you get your admit card, you see if your exam is in the afternoon and if you study in the morning time, start sleeping in the morning because you need your full energy in the afternoon time, right? So in
Yes.
the last one, I mean, doesn't matter what anyone says. Your exam is in the afternoon time. The maximum energy you will be having is immediately after getting up, right? So you
Yes.
have to get up at 10 in the last month. So that is the first thing. If your exam is in the morning and you study in the night, so for the last 1 month, stop studying in the night time, study in the daytime, appear for a test in the morning time, the time that your actual exam is going to be held, right? So this is the first thing to plan your study timings and when you have to appear for the test series as well. So that is the time that you'll be practicing. So first thing, this time management. Second thing is how to revise. So actually, what I did, I'll tell you. So, in my first time when I appeared in GATE 2018, I studied for just 2 months. So it wasn't, much of an experience, but actually, I did whatever I could in the last 2 months. That only 2 months I prepared. But in GATE 2019, when I studied for the whole year. So in the last 1 month, I was appearing for two tests a day, three tests a day sometimes, right? So I was just appearing for tests. What I thought is that as much as I can practice, I'll do it and let's see what happens in the exam. So in 19, actually for multiple reasons, it didn't really go well. But when I was appearing for the GATE exam in GATE 2020, what I did is that in the last 1 month, I appeared for a test first day. Then I saw what are the mistakes I have done, right? So for those mistakes, I'll point out the topics which I have lagged. I'll do the previous year questions of particular topics. Okay, then I'll actually practice so that I don't repeat the mistakes. Then I'll analyze the full exam. So I'll give test 1 day. I'll analyze it for the next 2 days. I'll be solving PYQs. I'll be revising my stuff, whatever possible. Then on the fourth day again, I'll appear for the next test so that I am ready, so that I have planned for the next test. It's not just like that I have given a test, just saw it, what are the mistakes, appear to the next test. That way, you're not going to actually improve. If you want to improve, then you have to give a test, you have to see, you have to revise, you have to practice again, then appear for the next test again. So obviously, I'm talking about the full line tests, and in the last 10 days, you should appear for at least 3 to 4 all India mock tests as well. So that is my basically that's what I have done. If there's more, then actually next questions may bring that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prathamesh, what is your strategy in last 30 days?
So my strategy was mostly focused on revision and tests. Like it was for another. So I did took care of the time management point mentioned by Piyush. So my gate exam was uh, going to be on from 9 to 12. So I used to give test series from 9 to 12 in the morning, and I used to daily appear for test series for like first 20 days of January. And see, there are 10 main subjects in the gate preparation. So what I used to do was like 2 days for one subject revision. So in 20 days, I did my third revision of all the subjects. So, and I one thing I would like to add is like avoid learning any new things in this last month. So whatever you have did till now, focus on that. So yeah, and try to cover more test series, but avoid doing more than one test series in a day.
Okay. Yeah. Now we
So
have heard the
last
yes.
in the last 10 days, I tried to give as much as less test series I can. So in the last 10 days, I basically did all type of revision, like short notes, and if some concepts were difficult, I used to see their PYQs and all.
Okay. Yeah. You have covered those PYQs more.
I revised the PYQs. I already covered them in December, but some PYQs are a little bit difficult and they revise your whole concepts. So I marked those kind of PYQs and revised them in the month of January.
Okay. Sir, can you give a brief regarding this GATE last 30 days? What are the do's and do nots of the GATE exam?
So I think a major thing I identified from all of you, all the people is, I think in these 30 days we cannot study anything new, right? Will you
Yes, sir.
all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? We cannot
Yes, sir.
study anything new. Some people are saying, "Sir, I completed the 5 subjects. Can I go to the 6th subject?" So what you people say?
There
Sir,
is
actually,
no.
it depends.
So I used to say, whatever you done, please practice. Otherwise, if you go to the new subject, so within 15 days, how much you will study? Right? Whatever 5 subjects you studied, I think those also will go. New subject also will go. I think you may not get anything. So I used to say, whatever you studied, please practice it. That is right? That is the one thing what many people are asking. Some people will say, I completed 8 subjects. Some people will say I completed 9 subjects. Some will say I completed 10. Some will say I completed 5. For all of them, I used to say, whatever you done, right? Please practice it. Right? Next one. Some
Yes.
people are saying that, sir, we completed the syllabus. Sir, we are already completed the syllabus. Right? So should I go for the PYQ or should I go for a test series? So yeah, can you say your opinion? Your opinion.
So obviously test series, then followed by wherever you are doing your mistakes, then you can go back to PYQs as well.
So is
Just to
not
revise the
done.
concepts, not to practice totally the all the concepts, but just to revise the mistakes that you have done. You can go back, practice that particular thing, then you can come back to PYQs again.
Okay. Prathmesh and Abhinav, what is your opinion?
So
Just
I would.
completed the syllabus, PYQ or test series, or both. Both
I
may
would
not be
say.
possible, right?
I mean, he can distribute his time equally because PYQs give you a sense of what types of questions are going to be asked in the GATE exam, and that is very important. So even if you are practicing a lot of test series, but the quality of the questions and the type of questions the test series is going to ask is slightly different, or you can say it is different from the actual GATE exam because if you solve PYQs, that are the actual questions prepared by IIT professors. So I think he or she should distribute his time, and in the morning he can give the test series. He can analyze in the evening, and if he has some more time, he can go for PYQs as well.
So you want to say do both. Manage
Yeah, because
somehow both.
PYQs will help to revise as well. So you can manage that.
Fine. So yeah, as the Ashish asked me, right? What are the do's and don't do's, right? Like this, he asked me. So one thing is avoid studying the new things, and one more thing is take care about health because these days, if at all health is not good, which is a serious issue, right? So right, some people are studying the day and night without thinking about the body and all. It may damage. So suggestion is, right, please take the precautions about the health. If possible, go for maybe every day, maybe half an hour running, something like that, running or walking morning or evening, we they can go. That is the one thing. And one more thing is avoid social media, right? And one more thing is stop comparing with your friends because their story different, your story different. Right? Stop comparing. Right? Whatever you are getting, it's fine. Right? So don't compare with the other people. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. Do a lot of practice as much as possible. Please do practice. Don't study new things. Right? I think these are the few things. Ashish, if I remember some more
Yes,
things,
sir.
I will add afterwards. You can
Yes,
continue.
sure, sir. Yes, sir. This is the question to Abhinav. How did you utilize the gate test series? Means how you planned for a day, how many you gave in the last month, how many you did test series.
So in the month of January, I gave around, I think, 20 to 22 tests, the full length
Okay.
test, and it was almost like one test per day. And I used to give it like Piyush also mentioned that you have to give the test series in the time slot of the actual exam, because that helps your body to be physically adopted, like to concentrate for the whole 3 hours. That is very important. So I used to give the test series in the morning, like from 9 to 12, and then after my lunch I used to analyze it, that what were the mistakes, and what were the topics of the mistakes, and then I used to revise those particular topics specifically. And before giving the test series, I in the morning I used to wake up at around 6 or 6:30, and then I used to revise like 2 or 3 subjects per day. And I think I stopped giving test series around 27th or 28th, as 5th was the gate exam date. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 5th. So, and after that, I just revised every day, like 6 to 7 subjects every day, because till that time I had already revised each and every subject 2 3 times. So you just have to flip the pages, so it won't take you much time to revise the subjects. So I used to revise in the last week, and yeah, test series I gave one every day.
Okay. Yeah, Piyush, it's your question. How did you plan your day? Like how much time you revised, how much time you attempted a test, and how much time you gave for PYQs?
As already mentioned that my exam was in the afternoon, so
Yes.
I used to sleep till 10 a.m. 10 a.m. or maybe 11 a.m. I used to wake up. I used to just go out, take a little walk, take a breakfast, then come back from I mean 12 to I mean what was the actually time I don't remember, but 11:30 something was the time. So 11:30 to the next 3 hours I used to give the exam. Then obviously because it was my third attempt, so all the concepts were all already prepared. That's what I used to believe. So after giving the exam, I didn't use to, I just used to see the numbers that I scored. That's the only thing that I immediately saw. Then I just go. I would play a little bit of cricket or whatever. I used to come back after 1 or 2 hours. Then I would see the mistakes that I have done actually. Where are the what are the actual mistakes from where actually that belongs the subjects, the topics. Then I'd go to that particular topic. Then I'll pick the previous year questions of that particular topic. Then I used to practice them. Then obviously after coming, I mean, firstly to just see the, I mean, theory, obviously for a half an hour, then the practice. Then I used to come back. Then I used to enjoy a little because actually I didn't want to give myself a lot of pressure because that's something I suffered in the last year. So I just avoided pressure. I used to chill. I didn't study a lot. I maximum including the revision and the test series, everything if you include. I used to study about 8 to 9 hours maximum in a day.
Okay.
So that's what I did, but it would actually depend uh, on the base of an individual, because if
Yeah.
someone is preparing for the first time, then he would like to give a lot of more time because the time is crucial in the last 1 month. So if you are doing it for first time, then you would obviously put in little more hours. But since I was already done with my theories and previous year questions, so I used to give only 4 to 5 hours more, except that test series part. So that was, I mean, obviously one test, then 2 days revision, then the next test.
Then
Okay.
So
maximum how
that's
many, if at all they will follow from now onwards your story, maximum how many
yeah.
tests they will.
So maximum tests actually what I appeared was 15 tests. That was I mean test series tests and 5 to 6 all India mock tests. So that is the total test. I mean, about 20, 21 tests I appeared for.
But they have exam on first paper.
Okay. So now it is 5 already, right? So
Yeah.
in 25 days, you can appear for 15 tests. 10 to 15 tests you can appear.
Okay. Yeah, Prathamesh, what is your mindset? Because many people will feel that they are getting low marks. Even everyone has gone through that phase. How you came through that phase?
Yeah, low marks are fine, but what are mistakes you make? So if you're getting, let's say, 40 out of 100, so the marks you're 60 marks you're losing. So
Yeah.
analyze them properly, like where you're losing marks, what mistakes you're making. If you're making silly mistakes, I used to write down my silly mistakes, so I won't repeat them again. And if you make some mistake, like the question is new, there is a new type of question. So you learn with that question. You will learn some new concept with that question. So even if you're getting low marks, the marks you are losing will teach you something. So like if you are making you're losing 60 marks, they will show you like new concepts and new mistakes you can make. So even if you're getting low marks, it's fine. Just keep practicing. Just keep going on. But make sure you analyze your mistakes.
Okay.
Yes. One more thing, I used to remember what I did wrong more than what I did right. Because if I have made a mistake, then I will remember it more.
Oh, it's good. Prathamesh, you told that you use it to note down the mistakes. Can you give one example so that they can understand better?
Yeah, sure. Like there was once a question asked, like which of the following are false? Like this is a very simple question, but the false was in the middle of the sentence.
Okay. Yeah.
So usually it is at the end or start of the sentence. But if it's at the end, you easily notice it. Like yeah, they are asking for false options, but it was asked in the middle of the sentence. So I didn't notice it and mark the true answers. So this was a very silly mistake, and I lost 2 marks. So this kind of mistake you should note it down so you won't repeat them again.
Sometimes it
Oh,
will be like which one of the following is not true,
Yeah.
not
yes.
So use
false.
it through.
Yeah, false is a big sentence. Means capital letters, something like bold letters. Not is very small. So I think these kind of things will happen, right? So please take care.
Yes, my suggestion would be if some statement of a question is seeming very trivial, that you feel that you have read it for multiple times, then obviously there's some catch and you should read it again.
Hmm.
Just don't fall for the trap.
Yes.
Mostly for those kind of questions, right? Matching option is option A, right? For most of the things, whichever you feel it is the direct answer, direct question and direct answer, a quick sort time complexity, right? So directly option A will be there, which you are thinking. So mostly you will select, but there is a some small twist in that problem. Please see, there may
Yes.
be worst case, there may be best case. I don't know, but most probably trap is option A. So my suggestion is,
Yes.
if as soon as you read any problem, if you think that you are sure about that problem, answer is option A matching. So please control yourself. Please have a look
Yes.
one time, one more time you can read it. Yeah, some people may
Yes.
blame me also after the exam is over. Ready, sir, I read the problem, answer is A, because of you I selected B. Don't blame me afterwards. Yeah, people will say that I got answer A. Reddy sir said that option A cannot be the answer, so I selected B because beside A, B is there. So please don't blame me like this. Right.
I will also like to add that one should develop or has his strategy that how he is going to attempt the exam. I mean, how he is going to utilize the 3 hours. Because I think the major reason most of the people get low scores in their test series or in the final exam is that they don't manage the time well. So, for example, if they don't have a strategy and they are just attempting the question one by one till the time they are not able to solve the question, so they will be spending 5 to 10 minutes, let's say, because the questions in the gate exam are shuffled, right? So
Yes.
in your set, the first question might be the hard one, and you are spending, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. That will just drop your confidence, and you will lose a lot of time. The weightage is just 2 marks, and you are now going to spend the rest of the time in low confidence, and you will face
Obviously,
the,
in a hurry as well. That will cause
yeah,
mistakes.
and that will increase your silly mistakes. So you has should have a strategy that how are you going to utilize the 3 hours. So, and I think he or she should have his own strategy. But my strategy was I used to attempt it in three rounds. So first round was that in the first go I will see the question and I will know ki, yes, I know how to solve this. That is a standard question and I will solve in, let's say, 1 minute maximum, 1 to 1.5 minutes. Then the second round was that I know how to solve this question, but it is going to take some time. So there are questions in operating systems that you have to follow some specific procedure to calculate the answer, and that usually take 2 minutes sometimes. Let's say that uh, what was that? That FIFO questions that you have to calculate the maximum, that the average waiting time and all that questions, right?
Yes, yes. The process scheduling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
So that usually takes 2.5 minutes. So then I used to do it in second round, and the third round was for the questions that are due, that where I have to think and apply my concepts. So in this way, you can
Hmm.
maximize your score.
So Abhinav, in the first round, how many questions they have to solve roughly?
So that actually depends on the level of the exam. But
That's the reason I'm asking that. Roughly how many they can.
so if there are 65 questions, they should target that. I mean, if they want to target top 100, they should be at least, I mean, 40-45 questions should be at least done in the first round. Because I
How much
believe
time? Round number one, how much time you are thinking?
round one, maybe 1.5 hours or maximum 15 minutes more. 145,
Yeah,
1 or 45
how
minutes.
you done? How you done? You say exactly how you done. In the first round, how many questions you attempted? How much
Mm.
time? Second round, how many questions you attempted? How much time? Then you say
Yeah,
your idea. They will do whatever they want.
yeah, so in the first round, I used to usually take 1 hour 30 minutes and sometimes 1 hour 45 minutes. That depends on how many questions I am able to solve in the first round and the level of exam as well. And in the first round, I used to solve around 45 questions, 45, sometimes 50 questions. And in the second round was around 10 questions. And the third round was usually around 5 to 7 questions or 10 questions, you can say.
Mm.
And the second round, I used to take around 40, maybe 40 minutes, and the rest of the time for the third round.
Some people, the problem with I identified with the students after exam is over, they will behave like Einstein. Arey, paper, time is not enough, right? They will behave like after exam is over, they will behave like Einstein or maybe Tesla. Who is that one? Elon Musk.
Elon
They will
Musk.
behave like this.
Elon Musk.
Exam time is not enough. But yeah, na already 3 hours time. He will some people will say, I done only 45 questions, right? Remaining things I know time is not there. But yeah, 65 questions are there. But yeah, time is 3 hours, right? Without planning, if you go, this will happen.
Yeah.
Suddenly
Sir,
going to the
if
exam and attempting only. Yeah, go ahead.
yes, sir, if you give 1 day time to solve the exam, then more than 70% people will score 100 plus. I mean, 100 out of 100, not plus.
Yeah.
That is the time
Yes,
issue.
yes,
And I
yes,
think if
yes.
he or she
So
is
that's what I'm saying.
saying that,
So
yeah, so if he or she is saying that the time was not enough or something like this, then he did not attempt the test series in the correct way. So the point of test series is that you have to learn how to manage your time. You have to learn that how you are going to be stay concentrated for the 3 hours, and of course get your mistakes. So you have to do these three things from the test series.
yeah, after watching this video also, after gate exam is over, if you say time is not enough, right? Questions are lengthy. Right? I attempted only 45, even though I know 60. If you say like this after watching this also, after gate exam is over, if you say, I will file a case. And remember this. If anyone say after exam is over, right? So I think it's time 3 hours not enough to me. I done this much, that much. If you say some problems, I'm saying to you, I will file a case, right? So please remember, please talk properly, sensibly after exam is over. So from now onwards, please practice how to solve these problems. Not only solving the question and answer, these are also problems, right? How to use effectively 3 hours time to solve 65 questions. After exam is over, no more argument. Abhinav and all the people, do you believe or not? After exam is over, lot of research will happen on the paper. Lot of research. So until that time, they will sleep, exam over. Then some people start studying. Number one, they will do the research also. Hey, do now, man. Do now. After exam is over, don't talk anything. After exam is over, everyone will die in the YouTube only. Everyone will die in the social media only. What is the answer of question number one? One institute saying A, another institute saying B, another institute saying C. They will take the average. They will think that their answer is right. I stop doing nonsense after exam is over. Do before as much as possible. They will do average also. That A plus B plus C by 3. I think they will get nearest one is I think B is the answer. My answer also B. So please stop doing this nonsense. Right? So listen carefully whatever they are seeing, whatever they are saying. So please plan accordingly. But don't say after exam is over, right? This mistake, that mistake, don't say. Right? The game is here very simple. 3 hours time, 65. How effectively you utilize. That's it. If you use
Yes.
effectively, you are the winner. Otherwise, you will become a right serious issue. Yeah, I think Ashish, you can continue.
Yes, sir. Now there is one common question where many people are facing some problem is that how to deal with MSQs. I think I will ask all of you to answer, give a brief. How did you focus or deal with MSQ questions? Yeah, I mean, what is your view on that? How did you deal with MSQs?
So if
Multiple
you're
choice questions.
yeah, MSQ, if you have I mean, if your concepts are very clear, and if you just carefully check each and every option, like just give 20-25 seconds to each and every option, you can give more time to MSQ because that are usually I think 2 marks, right? So you can
Yes,
give more times to MSQ if they are I mean if they are tricky, and you just give 20-25 seconds to each option and just think about it thoroughly because they are the most trickier ones. They will add
yeah,
this not false things, right? In the statements also, in the options also, they will just flip it
yes,
like in decreasing, increasing. They tend to do this. So just be very careful with that. I think most of the mistakes in MSQs are silly mistakes. Just give more time
yeah.
to it, and if your concepts are very clear, then you will be able to handle it.
Okay. Piyush, what's your opinion?
Actually, I appeared last time in Gate 2020, and I think
2020.
MSQ started
Yeah,
from Gate 2021, right?
yeah.
So I didn't have any experience of appearing in an exam where MSQs were there, but yes, I did some PYQs in which I think there was some MSQs. So what I can tell you from the experience of solving PYQs is that if it is an MSQ, most probably it is a medium level question, medium or a little medium to hard level question. It won't be very hard because there are multiple answers to be seen, right? And one more thing, if you are thorough with your concepts and if you really solved the question, right, then selecting options from MSQs, I mean, selecting multiple options or one option doesn't make it much harder because you have everything open in front of you. You have a full solution. You can just match your mostly. I mean, MSQs. I mean, if there are two options, they will be just either two outcomes of same thing or two forms of same thing, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe obviously if it is a concept, then maybe it can be different, but I can assure it won't be a hard level question. It would be a medium or medium to hard. So obviously, if you solve properly, if you are thorough with your concepts, then you can select the question, select the answers.
Okay.
But obviously, no experience of appearing with MSQs.
Yeah, it's true. Prathamesh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. So for see, MSQs are don't have negative margins. So if you're properly trying the MSQ, follow Abhinav what Abhinav and Piyush said. But let's say if you don't know what about any concept in the MSQ and you have to guess. So when you're guessing, don't just mark a single option or all the options. Like there is very less probability that only one option will be correct. So try to go for either marking two options or either mark three options. So yeah. So even if you don't know an MSQ, guess something. And if you're guessing, either select two options or three options. Don't leave it blank. Or don't
Please
just
let
mark
me know.
single option.
Yeah. Prathmesh, please let me know two options or three options. Can you say what are those options also?
No, no, sir.
Can
Just
you can you
improving.
say most probably what may be the guess? Can you give some rough idea how you guessed it?
So I think for two and three, it's 50-50, sir. Like anytime, any of them can be the answer. But four and one are very less. I see that in many even test series also that one and four are very less. So two and three are 50-50, I can say.
So two and three is BC should be there. You want to say in the every MSQ.
No, no, not B and C. I'm saying like select any two options instead of selecting
That's
only
what
one
I'm
option.
asking. What are those two?
So
So what
like
you feel
there
like,
can
I
be
think.
Just close your eyes and
Is it
select any.
AB or BC or CD? What is that?
So
apply some like
what I would say, if because there's no negative marking, so even if you have 25% of belief in that particular option, you should just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, make educated guesses for
But
each of the
MSQ is
options.
really
Yeah.
MSQ is really challenging, right? So yeah, please
Yes.
practice enough. And one more thing, if you think that MSQ is very tough to you, for other people also same. MSQ is the tough to everyone. Some
Yeah,
people are
one
saying,
more.
sir, it is very tough. Me, but yeah, all are humans only like you. If you have tough, I think other people also same. Everyone it is tough. You no need to bother. Whatever you are thinking, other people also will do same. So don't worry, don't need to discourage also. Do whatever best possible. But according to Prathmesh, I'm not at all related to anything. According to Prathmesh's opinion, so answer is cannot be one option. Answer cannot be all options also. He's saying that either two or three. I think I don't know what are those two or three, but two or three is the according to Prathmesh. Abhinav, can you say what are these two or three? What maybe? A, B
Uh,
or B?
I think if you are if you don't know MSQ, then just skip it for and don't spend time on it. Spend
So
time on.
I have seen MSQs where, I mean, all of the options were also correct. So it is
yeah,
not
there
always
are
the case.
yeah, there are, but like very less.
But MS, anything like one option only, right? Any option, any question like this?
Yeah,
MS,
Yes,
even
I've seen.
Also, one thing I would like to add in MSQs are that for each and every option in your pad, just write A, B, C, D, and just write tick or cross. So what we usually do is we just keep the answer in mind, like A ka that A is correct, and we just keep it in back of the mind, and then we start solving B, C, D, and then there can be chances that you forgot what were the correct answers. So you can make silly mistakes there. So just write in the pad. I used to do this for each and every question, even if it is MSQ or MCQ. For each and every option, I used to write if it is correct or wrong. I think that
Yes.
helped me a lot to improve my silly mistakes.
Yeah. And if you
Ashish?
consider we have aptitude for 15 marks, what the importance you give for aptitude? Many people, some who are preparing in last days, they will feel that it is only 15 marks we can leave. They have some different views. What you will think about the aptitude?
It is 15 marks, but it is very, I mean, easy to score 15 marks. And 15 marks is a big deal in a GATE examination. So you should take it seriously. But obviously, the aptitude questions are based on your branch. So when I used to solve PYQs from aptitude, I used to see if some question is from civil engineering, it would be a little, I mean, inclined towards their syllabus. And if it is from CSE, there would be in probability or some calculus or maybe some different. But obviously, the question in aptitude is related to the your particular branch. So if you are practicing mathematics and doing your obviously particular subjects of your particular branch, then just solving PYQs is enough. That's I would say. And apart from that, you are also solving the test series. So I didn't prepare separately for aptitude, but I did give importance to that thing.
Yeah, yes. What about
Piyush,
Prathamesh?
can you, Piyush, can you say something? which topics of aptitude they may get the questions? Can you guess what topics
For
of they may?
For CSE, mostly probability, because that is the toughest thing. I mean, if at all there's gonna be a tough question from probability for us, that would be from probability or combinatorics.
Yeah,
Otherwise, all the rest of the questions that you can just solve on the go in the exam itself.
I think
Yeah,
there
can you
will
say
be
the
a question
topics
from
of
PNC
aptitude?
every year.
Abhinav?
I'm saying that there will be a question from PNC every year, I think. Most of the
Yes,
years there is a question from PNC. And usually that is not very hard. So if you have a
yes,
little idea about PNC, that will help.
So it will be part of the aptitude also. It will be part of the discrete maths also. It is the
yes,
part of the
exactly, sir.
right. They
Yes.
can ask.
So that's what I'm saying. The aptitude questions are part of your syllabus itself. It's just that they are placed in the aptitude section. So that's why you don't need to separately prepare for that. You're already studying mathematics and your branch subjects, and yes, you're also solving the PYQs and test series. So nothing to have separate, but yes, it is important.
Hmm. Prathmesh, can
Yeah.
you say few topics of aptitude where questions may come?
So yeah, probability is the one. I even struggle with time and distance question. I saw some time and distance question, and they ask questions on geometry as well sometimes. And then there is vocabulary. So vocabulary is a bit difficult. They ask some, they give you some word and tell you to guess the meaning of that word. So this kind of questions, they like vocabulary question, like some grammar question and vocabulary question they ask for 2 or 3 marks. English grammar questions come. Verbal aptitude.
So Abhinav,
Yeah.
can you guess anything of aptitude? Which topics maybe you feel?
I think anything can come, but yeah, there were questions from that guess the next number from the sequence, or
Yes, yes, yes.
the pattern thing that you have to find. There are two words given in an analogy, and you have to guess there is one word given, and you have to find a word according to that similar analogy. I think there were these types of questions. So patterns and sequences, PNC, probability, vocabulary.
Area,
Yeah.
volume, etc. as well.
Yeah, I think area volume, etc. I mean, people can handle easily. Those are not very difficult.
If at all any killing there, P and C only.
Yeah,
And
Huh?
probability. And
So
probability, sir.
P and C is the same almost. They are same only. If you do by fraction, it become probability.
yeah,
Yes.
So I think it will kill. That is the only area they can ask maybe 10 marks also on that because it is the different subjects. They will add in the data structures also little bit of touch of probability. Algorithm also they can add. If they want to give probability, total CSE paper can contain probability also. Because every subject you can add. Huh?
Yes.
yeah. I
Some
Yes,
probability.
remember
yes,
some questions from data structures as well. What is the probability that this or that node will be a leaf node or something like that? I
Uh,
think.
yes, 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 yes.
probability that the key will be hashed to fifth slot.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the question that I got in my exams.
Hashing also. I mean, anything they can add. Graph theory also, for in the discretes also you can add. Okay, fine. Ashish, yeah.
Yes, sir. I think, see, the question is if you have attended the Reddy sir class, for example, take the subject of algorithms, what is your time spent on reference book if you have completed the course from Reddy sir? Means, did you spend again reading the reference book or with the videos of lectures of the class, do you able to complete the questions?
Yeah, most of the questions I was able to do. It's just that we and Reddy I and Reddy used to discuss. Let's say if there is some question, then we
Not
used to
discuss, not
discuss.
discussing. Fighting, killing. Say this.
Yeah, yeah. So and then if if still we have some doubt, then we used to refer the book for
What
particular
can be
topics.
the chance? See,
Abhinav,
Yeah,
comparing you that Piyush killed me. Just I'm only just namesake I'm leaving. He killed me every day. Whenever class is over, backside only used to follow.
yeah,
The only person who left me is Prathmesh. Prathmesh is not done anything. Lastly, after exam is over, results are announced. He left that Yankees base. right? So, but these two people,
Yes.
Abhinav sometimes fighting also. I don't agree. I'm not. But this person, Piyush used to say, "No, sir, you are wrong." At least Abhinav will say, "I didn't agree and all." But Piyush will say, "No, it's wrong, sir. Reddy, sir, you said wrong." Then I will say, "Okay, come to yeah. After class over, let's meet." There is a big fight. This and this. Next day he will come. He will say, "Yes, sir, you are right. I little bit agree." Right? So sometimes I learn from him, sometimes he learn from him, but it's a nice thing. Nice thing happened. So thank you so much, every one of you.
Yes.
Yeah, Ashish, you can go.
Yes, sir.
The
Yeah,
only
if you
person
have,
who spared me is Prathmesh. Prathmesh didn't say anything. Just, sir, my rank is this. No question for that.
I think he watched recorded lectures. That is why.
Yes, yes. And
Uh,
that's means I saw yours and Abhinav's argument in the chat section. So,
so that is a very Prathmesh. That is a very small argument because it is a fight.
oh,
Directly you cannot say na. When
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw fight, big fight, Abhinav is a very tactical person, right? You don't say anything directly. But Piyush is right a normal person, not tactical, directly only. No, I don't agree. It almost fight. It only thank if I have gun, na, Piyush could have that long time back. Many fight. In algorithm, he kill like anything. Trust me. Yeah. In algorithm, he kill me. So if I say from A to B, he will say, why not from A1 from B1? So like that, everywhere cross question only. I still remember those bad moments or good moments. I don't know. I want to cry. I cannot cry in this life. Yeah, Ashish, go ahead.
yes, sir. Yeah, Prathamesh, everyone who are giving the test series in this gate, everyone are struck majority in between 30 to 40, right? Many of them
Yeah,
will be fixed in the means we can that they are it like it acts like a barrier for many of them.
yeah.
How can they overcome that barrier?
Yeah, yeah. So
Like if you get,
yeah,
Okay, sir.
sorry for stopping.
Yes.
Many people are asking this question only. Yeah. Sir, I given the test series, I am getting 30 marks. I given the test series, I am getting 40 marks. I am given the test series, I am getting 50. How to go more than that? 90 percentage people this only. Please, can you say your opinion? What exactly they can do?
like if you're getting 30 to 40, so see first of all where you are losing marks. So maybe you have not completed some concepts yet, which are very frequently asked in the GATE exams. So try to cover those kind of concepts. And if you're getting 30 to 40 means, yeah, you have not 100% completed the syllabus. Some concepts are surely left. And even after get completion of syllabus, you're getting 30 to 40, then you may be making silly mistakes or have not covered some PYQs. So, and make proper analysis of what you're not getting correct.
Okay. Yeah, Abhinav, you can give everyone this because it is a most asked question.
Yeah. So one of the major reasons people usually get low marks in test series is that they do not take it seriously. So they just mark answer for every question. Then they will get like 10 marks in negative. Right. So
Yeah.
that hampers a lot. That will not. You have to be very serious about these test series. You have to stay quiet. I mean, stay alone in a single room and then give the test series. Just give it like the final exam. Don't mark the answers. Like don't guess the answers, and that will first of all improve your marks. Then, as you will keep on giving the test series, if you are properly analyzing it, if you are giving it let's say one every day, so you will improve. Your marks will improve definitely. So just don't get demotivated in the starting, and just keep on analyzing and just improving.
Okay. Sir, now it's a question to you. Some many people are telling that we are getting fear while attempting the GATE exam. They are feeling nervous because you have guided more students that you have an idea regarding this why the people are feeling nervous, how to overcome that. Sir,
Ready, sir.
Yeah,
ready, sir?
can you repeat again? In
Sir,
between
many
voice,
people are
can you,
okay, sir. Many people are saying that they are getting fear and they are feeling nervous while attempting the gate exam or test series. So you have heard many students that stories that because of the fear they lost the exam. How can you guide them?
Yeah, I think my request is for this one, for this question, I want to give the answer. So my request is, it is not the time to afraid, because whatever is possible you done this entire year. Whatever best possible you are already done. So remaining days also, please keep your 200 percentage. Remaining days without thinking about the result. Please keep your 200 percentage. Right? Please move on forward. Don't go backward. For everyone, 3 hours time only there. For everyone, 65 questions only there. For everyone, right? Whatever problem you have, others also having. If you think that you have college problem, someone having job problem.
Yes.
Some people are having college not there, they are a dropper. Already 1 year wasted. 1 more year. Everyone having their own problem. It is a nice competition. It is a nice game. In that game, try to be a winner, right? By thinking about, if you keep on thinking negatively, you will go losing side. Right? Whatever will happen. Just keep your 200 percentage. Everyone having, I still remember the Abinav problem. Abinav is doing at that time internship also. He is doing the right college project also. Fourth year, internship also there, college project also there, gate exam also, semester exams also. All came at a time. So we discussed also. He done his best. If you think a little bit negative also, you don't get one rank. You may get, you could have get 1,000 rank, 2,000. One negative also not good. These four things he managed so well. If I am there in the Abhinav position, I may not able to do that. He managed it so well. Finally, got rank one. Whatever problems you have, he also having. Some people are thinking, Reddy sir, if I don't get the rank, will I get married? Arey man, one fish is waiting. Trust me, someone is waiting. Right? You may be thinking, sir, anyone is there married? So many people are there on the road to marry you. So many dogs. So many fish are waiting. But the only thing is, please utilize efficiently all your efforts. Don't think little negatively also. After exam is over, do whatever you want. Until exams, I think the 25 days are there. Please utilize efficiently. Don't think little bit also negative. Whatever drawbacks you have, others also. You are getting less marks, others also getting less marks. Right? All these people, whoever is doing now interview, all the people who are there in IIT, do you think in the test series they got 100 out of 100? No. They also got maybe 50 marks, 40 marks. They are keep on improve. If you write approximately 10 tests or 15 tests from now onwards, if you keep on rectify, you can easily cross all the problems. Be positive, right? Move forward, not in the backward. Don't stuck at one problem. Suppose one problem is troubling you, don't spend 2 days, 3 days. Just leave it. Because very rare chances of that problem will come in the exam. Very rare. Don't worry about one chapter. Right? If you keep on thinking about that chapter and if you study 7 days, nothing may come from that chapter also. So small, right? One problem, one topic, just leave it. Whatever you done, please, right? Please keep on improve as much as possible from your side. This is my suggestion. Be positive and keep your 200 percentage. Right? All the best.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You people want to say anything, you people can say. Those people who are getting
Uh,
fear, if you want to say, yeah, you people, whoever want to say, go ahead.
yes. Uh, so it is the about the pressure that you get when you enter the exam hall, right? So what I would suggest is when you enter the exam, just like anything else, it's not about just exam. It can be also about a game that you're gonna go play. It can also be about when you go to perform on a stage, right? So if you are thinking in different directions, right, rather than what you're going to do, if you are betting and if you're not seeing the ball, if you are seeing the crowd, if you are seeing the bowler, and if you're not focusing on the ball, it is very rare that you will hit it, right? And if you are going on a stage, if you are in a fear, if you're not able to concentrate, then it is very much possible that you will do mistakes while performing. Simply just like that, if you're in an exam and rather than focusing on a question, trying to understand what the question is trying to say, trying to focus on solving the question, trying to mark the answer, trying to concentrate that you are doing it correctly and moving to the next question. If apart from that, if there's some other thoughts in your mind, if the thought of fear, if your thought of what will happen if I don't do it correct, what will happen afterwards. So what I would say is in the exam hall, just mentally, physically, and by any way, just be in the exam hall. Don't think anything outside. Just focus on the question, focus on solving, focus on answering, because that's the best you can do inside. There's nothing that you can do. You cannot just run, you cannot just do anything else to make it right. What you can do is you can solve the question. So just focus on the question, think about the questions, think about what you need to do, just do it. Everything else you will get a lot of time afterwards of the exam, right? What, how many marks I'm getting? I mean, maybe I've done 4 questions wrong. You will get so many days, so many months you will get after the exam to think about it, to calculate your score, how much you will be getting, and everything else, right? So what's the thing? What's your job in the exam hall? Just focus on that. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, that's good. And
Uh,
Prathamesh, yeah,
yeah.
you can, you able.
I would like to say is like it's okay to be scared. Means if your goal doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. So gate exam is like a big thing. You're doing something amazing. So yeah, it will be a little scary. So it's fine. But make sure that it doesn't affect you during the exam time. So on in the day of exam, you should be completely focused on the exam.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would like to say that even how much you prepare doesn't matter. There will be moments in the final exam where fear will start to get you. So I remember that after the aptitude, after solving the aptitude, 15 marks, so I started solving the technical questions. And my first question, second question, third question, fourth question, the set was such that like 4, 5 questions were MSQs from discrete mathematics, the graph questions, right?
Hmm.
So then I was thinking that I'm not able to solve these. It is taking a lot of time, and then just I skipped those questions. Took 30 seconds, closed my eyes, and then restarted the paper. And I think those 5 or 6 questions were the only questions that I got wrong in the entire paper. So just try to focus if you think that you are getting nervous. Just take 30 seconds. It will not matter in the final score. Take 30 seconds and try to defocus.
Okay. And there is one question in GATE
Yeah,
exam, there may be tough questions. And what is the, we will allocate some 3 to 4 minute or 2 to 3 minute basically for one question. If it is a tough question, we will leave, right? We have a doubt whether to solve it or leave. What is the time you will follow? Give me the timeline, time second you will give to leave it for a question that you have doubt that it will consume the time or I cannot do the question.
So if you have
If
practiced enough, yeah, you can
yes, you
go.
can go. Okay.
Yeah, Prathamesh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I followed Abhinav's strategy. So I used to attempt the exam in 3 rounds. So if I see a question I don't think can attempt now, it's a tricky question. So I used to mark it and used to think about it in the second or third round. So after
Okay.
attempting the easy question, I will think about it. And then if I find it difficult, then I will leave it.
Okay. Basically, how you will decide easy to hard in how much time? That is the question they are asking.
Like, first of all, if the question is very big, I will put it in the third round or second round. And even in the second round, if I start reading the question, I see many keywords that I'm unfamiliar with. Then I will like not do it now. If I have some time left, then I will decide to do it. Means I will mostly put it on the skipping part. But if I have still some time left, then I will look at it.
Okay. Yeah, Abhinav.
Yeah,
yeah.
what I
One
used
way.
to do was,
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yeah,
go
yes.
ahead. Go ahead now. Abhinav, go ahead.
Yes, so what I used to do was, let's say, of course, as Prathmesh said, let's say if the question is 10 line, 12 lines, so of course, give just allocate it to second round because is going to take some time to read itself, right? So just you can follow that. Another thing is that every person has its own strong subject and weak subject. So
Yes.
let's say if a question comes from your strong subject, if you read it and you have no idea that how are you going to solve it, what is the concept and everything, then just skip it. If you have some idea about the concept, you just don't know how to solve it, you can allocate it to the second round, right? And if you know what is the concept, how you are going to solve it, then just solve it then and there. So I think, yeah. And if the question is from your weak subject, and after reading it you are not, you don't know what is the concept, and you are not very confident that how are you going to solve it, then you can do it in the later round.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a little different opinion from the other two guys that what I believe, if that if a question is very very long, right? If it is taking time to read it, then it is very easy. Because the same number of minutes is allocated to every question. So if the examiner thinks that you will take
I will
time to,
you speech. I will say the question which
okay,
is one line. One line is very dangerous. One line questions are very danger. One paragraph questions are very easy. This is through experience I got to know. One time reading, if you have patience, if you have the some stamina for reading total, right? But normally human psychology by reading the entire page, go to the next page. But after gate exam is over, when you read it, and the answer is very easy. So I don't agree. Big paragraph immediately leave. At least read one time. If you think
Also
that
you can,
no keyword is confusing you, no
you can
keyword
scan for
confusing you.
keywords. You can
Yeah,
scan for
yeah.
keywords in the question, that let's say there is process scheduling or process synchronization. There are keywords in the question that will help you to guess what is the concept and what is the subject. So that can help you to categorize as well.
yes.
So one
So
line
yes,
questions are not easy. One line questions are not easy, right? Big paragraph questions are not tough. This is the understanding what I got. So everything give importance. Read one time. If you think that no keyword is paining you, mostly you can handle. If one keyword
yes,
also paining with a small one or bigger one, definitely some problem. Don't go for a judgmental big paragraph. I will leave. It is not a good idea. After because after exam is over, when you read one time, you got to know answer is C. Then you will say, Ayo Rama, Ayo Sita, Ayo Hanuman. I mean, no use, right? You could have studied in the exam itself. After exam is over, people will read one line only, big paragraph answer came. So
yes,
don't be foolish by seeing the small, attempt the question by seeing the big, leave it. Don't do that. One time read, automatically your brain will say calculations. Oh, this one I can handle.
yes,
So
yes,
everyone is talented in their own way. Brain will do automatically calculations. Oh, okay, I can do it. Then go
yes,
ahead. But my
yeah,
humble request to everyone, right? Brain will do calculations, everything is fine. But don't go for one question more than 4 minutes like that.
yes,
Don't
exactly. Yeah.
question. So sometimes people one question 15 minutes they will do get exam over. That is the place where the right where the many people who are going to get nice rank, they don't get the nice rank because some small mistake they done. Let's increase. One question 15 minutes. Whether it is right or wrong doesn't matter. You are gone. That effect will come automatically on other questions. So control yourself for every question. Cannot be more than 3 or 4 minutes. So you spend already 3 minutes. Be clear. Just go in the next minute in next problem. Otherwise, some problem will come. So to avoid this, best solution is go to 2 to 3 rounds. In one round, total question paper of maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hours remaining. So plan in the multiple rounds you will get. Suppose one question look like you can handle, but taking some time. Leave it and go next. Maybe lastly time is there you can do. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what I was suggesting is the first thing that Reddy sir explained, that if it a question very long, and mostly it is easy. So what's my strategy is that I will read the question. So I'll be reading it, then I'll try to explain myself whether I'm getting or not. So if I'm getting the question, most probably I'll solve it. So I'll just go ahead and solve it. If I'm not able to get the gist of the question, what it is trying to ask me, I'll think for the second time. That means I'm trying again to think. But I will not try and think for the third time. If I have to think for the third time, I'll leave the question immediately. I'll go to the next one. So that is
Okay.
my way of the leaving the questions for the second or third round.
So
Okay.
don't be emotional to any question. Don't take more time. If you take more time, you are gone. Right? Don't give 3 or 4 minutes. More than 3 or 4 minutes, don't give to any problem. If you think that 3 or 4 minutes, just keep it and go next. Till time is the last you will solve it. Yeah, go ahead.
And if you are given with a chance that you are get last 30-day preparation, what change you want to do? What thing you have missed or what the change you want to do in the
It
last
worked
30
for
days?
me, so it worked for me, so no changes.
Oh, yeah, what about Prathamesh?
I will have to think now. Like I did some mistakes. Like I did for some days I did overworked, and the next day I was not doing anything. So I will try to adjust those things.
Okay.
I think
Um,
Abhinav
yes,
don't
sir.
have anything because if he improve also, what he will get? He will go to zero. He got already one. If he improve also, he will go to the next after one. Zero will come.
Yeah.
He
Maybe in
don't
the
want.
final exam, I will change that. The I mentioned right the five question, the first five question. I again made a mistake there. I spent around 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes there. Right. So I think if I change that, then I would have scored more because I missed two or three questions that I would have easily solved.
You know,
But the
whatever
fact,
happens, happens for good, I believe, right? So you
yeah,
got AI one, just be satisfied with that.
no, I am satisfied.
Yeah. Yes. Sir, this is one question. GATE exam is conducted for 100 marks. If they got 50 marks based on the previous years, they have chance of getting some NITs, right? What's your tip for the people who are getting like very less, at least 50 for their NITs? What can you tell for them?
Yeah,
Okay,
one
sir.
thing Reddy sir used to say was that if you are targeting 50, then you are definitely not going to get 50. You are going to get 40. Right. So,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, you don't target it before the gate exam. Just focus on your preparation, focus on how you can improve, and just leave the result for the. You have you have time for all this selecting the college based on the marks you are getting. You have a lot of time. You have around 4 months. So before that, don't think about how much you are targeting for. I mean, there are many people that how much marks should I target for AIR one or how much marks should I target for AIR and top 100, right? So don't target some marks. I also didn't. I was also not target 81, right? I was targeting full marks. So I got 81. If you are going to target 50, I'm sure you are not going to get 50. You are going to get 35, 40.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You
that
use it
that
to tell that
yeah
in
yeah.
class, use it to tell if you aim for moon, you will land on stars.
Yes, yes.
Actually, Ashish, see, targeting 50, right? I think it may not give the right. It may not give the final answer. So let them try in the remaining time as better as possible. This
Okay,
is the
sir.
only thing which can make. Suppose if they try nicely, right? I think let us that they are trying for full marks, they may get 50. If yourself going 50, I think you will get 30, something like this. It's not a good idea trying for some marks. So available time, please utilize properly.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Abhinav, for pointing that point. Right. So, but try your level best to get the maximum marks. Don't worry about by cut-offs. Right. I will be this. I will be that. I want this. I want this. Exam is for 100 marks. Try 100 marks confidently. Whatever will come, will come.
Yes, sir. And you all people are students of Reddy sir. Yeah, if you listen Reddy sir every class, sir will be very highly motivated, and he will tell some real time stories for us to motivate it. I ask one of you any bottom line from the Reddy sir. Like I will tell one bacha problems are one of the best keyword. Do you remember any taglines from Reddy sir?
Yeah, Papa problem.
Each of you one,
What I know.
you know.
If there is bacha problem, there is Papa problem also.
The Papa problem is, Abhinav, where is that Papa problem?
Sorry, sir.
Sir, your
Where
voice
is
is
that Papa problem? Abhinav, where is that Papa problem? Where is
Maybe
that Bacha problem?
no. Yes, there were some questions in algorithms graphs, I guess. Sometimes there were Papa problem as well.
okay. Yeah, Piyush.
Uh, Actually, most of the time I was just fighting with sir.
So you have memories
So,
with fighting with.
so I have memories about that discussions,
Same
but
here. So many times my class is halted because of him also. So many times. So I used to shout on him, and then I have to go inside the class because break, right, break time also he will come, break after also, break before also.
Okay, sir.
But it's a nice. I learned many things from him. That is the reason. That is the reason he got right 19th rank, 17th rank. He got right. He
Yes, sir.
eaten me like anything. In that 19th, in the 19th rank, 18 ranks are mine only. He eaten me. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, sir once told he told that if you take 1.01 and in the
yeah.
power you take 365, then it
Yes.
becomes some 27. That was one thing I remember. Like I take it till now with me. You have to
Oh,
stay consistent, basically. That
I
thing I
Prathmesh,
remember.
Prathmesh, you taken that as a positive way. Some people
Yeah.
calculated 1.1 whole power 365. They calculated, they came. You have the wrong calculation. They came and they said you done the wrong calculation. This value is this much. You said that 40, but it is only 27 only. I said, get out first. I said, get out. How can you do that calculation? How can you do this? Common sense not there. People will take whatever they want.
yes, sir. Sir, which one can you tell? We want to listen from you.
What you
Which
want
you
from me?
like the most?
No, all it depending upon situation, right? So I think sometimes something will work out. So
Yes,
one
sir.
time one person is talking more. I said that if you talk more, I will take your tongue out. I will keep the pen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 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 I remember.
I said like this. If you talk one more line, I will remove your tongue little out. I will keep the pen like this. Then he said,
Yeah.
I have only one tongue. Please don't target my tongue. Something like that. He said,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
These are the questions, and I will request you to tell one all the best to the students who are giving this 2025 attempt, or any one tip you
I
will give
asked
from you.
before going to say all the best and all. Say all the people subscribe channel, yeah. Right?
Yes, sir.
People are and they are watching happily, they are laughing and they are going. Right? No one clicking subscribe also. They are thinking their papa will come, they will click. Their mama will come, they will click. They are thinking like this, and no one will subscribe. You all people say, yeah, subscribe.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Please do like, share, and subscribe. Please, I mean, because there's obviously it's going to do good for you only. So if you're subscribing, you're connected with Reddy sir, you will be learning a lot. So yes, obviously it is for your good. So please do like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Abinav
Please
bhaiya, bolo.
subscribe. Subscribe everyone, please. Or sir will take pen and put into your tongue.
Yeah, Abhinav.
Yeah, subscribe with the pen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so yeah, not only watching and dancing and going, bhaiya, subscribe.
Yeah.
Next
Yes, sir.
Ashish.
Yeah, thank you for giving your valuable responses. They are very insightful. And if you observe, three of you have common traits, like you are applying the questions in the same manner, like 3 rounds. We have found it very helpful. At last, I will ask Reddy sir to give one thank you note.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. So as soon as I asked all these people immediately accepted. Thank you so much for giving all your valuable suggestions and inputs. These will be really going to be useful to all the students. We are very thankful to all of you, right? So wish you all the best to all the people who ever watching.
Yeah, yeah. All the best to everyone, and keep working hard and keep working consistently. And of course, the results will be on your favor.
All the best,
Okay,
everyone.
all the best, everyone. So last 30 days, last push.
Yes.
Yeah, all the best for everyone. And these are the last 30 days we are with Reddy Sir classes. We are hoping Reddy Sir 1 to 10 this time. All ranks, all ARs.
Thank you, Ashish.
Definitely.
Ashish managed so well this meeting. Thank you, Ashish. Thank you so much. You framed nice questions also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.